using tag team to push singles.
Welcome to another episode of the Big Belt Theory. I'm your host, Curry.
I'm all.
All right, y'all already see the title. So today we're going to be talking about a team that I would like to gush over for just a slight bit. The RKBRO. My man's Mr. Riddle with Randy Orton doing their thing now. Who have they beat up on? Nobody really. I mean, Elias. I don't even remember the other homie name. Whatever they tag team duo is, jobbers if you would. So they haven't really done anything too crazy, but I feel like the chemistry with this team, it kind of reminds me of Sheamus and Cesaro when they kind of were building that chemistry. Now with them, we had to watch that 5 rounds or whatever thing, and I kind of thought that was pointless, but I did like that it showed that they built like chemistry through the story, and I feel like Randy Orton, Riddle, they kind of getting the same thing. Like we see Riddle annoys the hell out of Randy Orton, but Randy Orton still bang with him for some unknown reason. He look out for him. They go to the ring. They beat the hell out of Jabba, and I'm all for it. But at the same time, a tag team combination that's definitely competitive. I mean, they did beat the New Day at WrestleMania and then just whooped them again on Monday. So I don't know how far RK-Bro can go. I could see them challenging AJ and Amos for the tag titles, but I wouldn't know if they would win. Personally, just for me, because I know Randy Orton as a snake. What do you think?
I think we're trying to build it. I think we're trying to build, first of all, Raw's tag team scene to begin with. They just so happen to give Amos a shot while they're doing it. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be more of a we're trying to build up the entire division, but you can believe that these people can beat Amos and AJ type situation. Like they beat the New Day. That's no little feat at all. So that already tells me they're more official than I realized they actually were. Okay, and then they make absolutely no damage get taken by Amos when Xavier Woods is kicking them and all this extra stuff they're trying to do. Then they realize they cannot hurt Amos, so they want to get him out of the ring. That lets me know we still don't even know who can hurt Amos, so he's pretty much the cheat code. Okay, that's his role. When you add AJ Styles to the tag mix, you change the whole dynamic because AJ Styles is a singles competitor that is inside the tag team division. Okay, you can say the same for Kofi Kingston now that he held that big belt, singles competitor, but they're inside the tag team division. Kofi Kingston just works even better as a tag team. That's why he's regarded as one of the greatest to ever do it. That being said, you solidified who Amos and AJ is once you had the New Day defeated. So where do we go from here? Because on Raw, if it wasn't the New Day, I don't see any tag team being able to beat Amos and AJ. But now you're starting to make us believe there's a new tag team brewing that all of a sudden has a record. We all know WWE do not mention records unless they want you to know why it's important. So now all of a sudden a record is being built up for this RK-Bro, and we have an unstoppable tag team. I don't know how long it's going to take them to build this. If this is how Randy Orton ends his career on the actual tag team of RK-Bro, or if to beat Ric Flair's title reigns, we don't know. And that's kind of what determines if they win or not to me. Because I understand they're making this up to be a clash, and I think it's going to be a clash at something like maybe SummerSlam. Because you have to build the record to something we care about. They're going to beat jobbers. Jobbers are going to beat jobbers. Cool. But once they start beating tag teams that like actually make us think, yo, they're doing that right now. You see what I'm saying? Once they actually start beating those tag teams, then them numbers start to matter more. Undertaker had a bunch of WrestleMania wins, but they got our generation involved once they brought the record to our mind. Then we started thinking, who's going to beat him? Then every single person that came after is what mattered. You see what I'm saying? If you was older, you understood his streak was that important. I wasn't that old. I wasn't old enough to know about the streak. When they brought it to my attention, and he beat Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Randy Orton, you know what I mean? Who's going to do it? I don't know. Now I'm invested. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to draw investment with their wins, and then at a bigger event, they make the unstoppable force versus the tag team, the immovable object versus the tag team that's getting all these wins. They clash, they're selling tickets. That might even be a main event if they do it right, even though I don't think so. They
no
don't like
tag team main event. No,
yeah, they don't like tag team.
AEW. This ain't AEW.
But I think if there was a main event tag team match that's not involving the Usos, I think this would do it. Because New Day and Usos was definitely supposed to main event. When I seen them going to work, that was a main event match, but they didn't do it. So they don't do that for tag teams. But if you wanted to, this could be a hell of a subcard to it. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking, I like the SummerSlam idea. It would make sense. They give us enough time to really build up that RK-Bro chemistry. Let us fully invest. Now, what I'm thinking, like I said, I don't see them winning because Randy Orton is the snake. He's still supposed to be the legend killer from my understanding, right? He defeated the Fiend, he's still the legend killer. So the way I see it going down, they're going to have everybody invest real deep into this RK-Bro. Everybody gonna start to feel like it's that big brother, little brother connection that you never really had with your brother, but you wish you had it, so now you gonna look forward to seeing this every week. So they gonna get everybody real invested in this, and then Randy Orton gonna do what most big brothers do, and that's hurt little brother.
That was a good one. That's accurate. Hell yeah. All right.
Keith Lee pinned Randy Orton. It really didn't work out. I mean, is he back from injury?
Nah, he's still injured.
Okay. Well, Keith Lee pinned Orton, but that didn't work out because of injury or whatever have you. So we don't know where his status may lie. Why not let, apparently they had high hopes because they would have been Randy Orton. Why not let it be Riddle? You missed your spot. You know, you got injured. You missed your spot. Let Riddle have that spot. Let's see what he can do.
I can't disagree with that. I think tag team or RK-Bro is only going to last though as long as we still figuring out a direction for him. They don't like Randy Orton still don't even like Matt Riddle. We don't know the direction they're actually going in. They could be the next greatest tag team, or we could actually be seeing them use RK-Bro storyline just to elevate Randy Orton even further.
Possibly.
So that he can get that 17-time win that Ric Flair gave him the go at. So I don't know. Like you said, it's still Randy Orton, and that's what's going to draw us to it. Because it's Randy Orton, he can be the guy that wins the tag team champions because it's Randy Orton. But in the same time, he can turn on you at the flip of a dime because it's Randy Orton. So we're going to have to see how that play out, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just my final thought on the matter. I know that Raw's tag team division is like paper thin. If you ain't the New Day, you really don't matter. Now that Cedric and Sheldon are jobbers again. So Amos, AJ, they kind of just built them just to beat up. But I personally think they can build up Riddle and Randy Orton way better if they lose. Because that gives me that rival. Keith Lee pinned Randy Orton. He not hitting no ball. He injured or what have you. Sucks to be Keith Lee. I'm going to keep it 100. Sucks to be Keith Lee. He can't work. Why not? Apparently they had an idea for him because he pinned Randy Orton. Why not let Matt Riddle get that chance? I think I would like to see what Riddle can do. I think that's the way they should go with it.
Man, I never thought about that. That using tag team to push singles. That's a great idea, bro. Y'all let us know what you think in the comments below. You know, like, comment, subscribe. You know how we do.